Hello everybody, my name is Mr.TUT here with another video for you guys. And now today I am going to share with you my review on the Canon Rebel SL2. Now this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm sorry that I haven't been posting really for a while because one of the reasons is I was sick, but I just never really got around to it. But today I will share my pros and cons about the Rebel SL2 and why you should buy it. Okay, so I just have some notes over here, so that I'm not just making this stuff up off the top of my head. But really quickly, I'm going to switch over to the Canon Rebel SL2, because, you know, it's kind of a better camera. Alright, now we are filming on the Canon Rebel SL2. So now, why don't we just jump in and get started with the pros and cons. So, I've kind of arranged it. I'll tell you the pro about the camera, and then I'll tell you the con, and I've tried to arrange it so that the pros and cons are related in a way. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say, it's not on my notes, but this is an amazing camera. If you are in a very tight budget, I recommend that you buy this. It's only $650. Maybe you could get it for a little cheaper, but it is the best camera that I've ever had. And I've only really had 3 cameras: the camcorder, point and shoot, and DSLR. But this is amazing. Alright, but probably not as good as the M50, the Canon M50, but I still think it's really good for the price, and the M50 is more expensive, so I kind of recommend this more. Okay, so starting number 1, this camera, well, it's not so good about it, but it only does shoot in 1080p 60 frames per second max, but it does not have 4K or 120 frames per second. That's a little bit. Alright, number 2. This camera does have Canon's amazing dual pixel autofocus. Right now it's focusing on my face. I set it to that, but it does not, this doesn't really concern me so much because I mainly use autofocus, but if you plan to be using manual focus, it does not have focus peaking, which like the Sony cameras do and some other cameras, but this one doesn't. Number 3, it comes with a great quality kit lens if you buy the bundle with image stabilization. I actually got this camera on a bundle with this 75-300 lens, but that does not have image stabilization. So I can't really use it for video so much unless it's on a tripod. But this lens does have image stabilization, so if you're thinking of vlogging with this camera, it is amazing. I wouldn't really consider it a con, but this lens is only, wait, let me check. Yep, 18 to 55 millimeters. So if you want to get a little tighter in, or maybe like 70 or 100, you should probably buy another lens. One very good pro that I found with this camera, I realized that only a few days ago, it has built-in time-lapse mode. It's not in like photos mode or anything, but when you go to video mode, they have in the menus tab a built-in time-lapse mode, and I probably have that somewhere in this video I took today. While the sun was setting, I took a video using time-lapse mode, and it is amazing. You can choose how many frames you want for the camera to take, and how long it'll take until it takes a picture, and it's just great. Yeah, it's amazing. This isn't really related to time-lapse, but the disadvantage is that this camera does not have an headphone jack. So you cannot monitor your audio with this camera, but it's not really a problem. For me, at least. This camera, has okay built-in mics. That's kind of a disadvantage, not amazing. Maybe someday I'll compare it to my camcorder, because supposedly, I guess the camcorders have a little better built-in microphones, but this has an okay. You're listening to it right now, so you can decide that for yourself. Soon I will buy a little shotgun microphone, sort of like the Rode, but it's kind of an alternative. I guess a pro is it does shoot in photo mode. It does shoot in RAW, so that's really good, and the pictures that it takes are phenomenal. Also in video, as you can see right now. And basically the last on my list is that this does come with a articulating LCD touchscreen, which I have right here. I can choose to focus on the background. I can choose to focus on me. I can flip it out to see myself, that's especially good for vlogging. And yeah, well, that's all that I wrote down on my list for this camera. Okay, so I know this was probably a quick video. I didn't want to make it too long. I just wanted to get to a point and basically address everything and why you should buy this camera. Please tell me in the comments if you found this helpful or if you just enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe if you want, like, share this video, and I hope to see you in the next. I'm pretty sure I'll do a tutorial, so stick around for that. See ya.